Hey guys, Colin here at the Deep Tissue Massage Center to show you an exercise for people that have a tendency to have one foot rotated out, one leg rotated out. That rotation out changes the mechanics of the way your body uses this whole leg, and it especially involves the mechanics of the feet because you're no longer dissipating force correctly through the foot, so you tend to absorb a lot more up into your body. When the foot's rotated out like this, the body has decided to use all these deep muscles of the glute to lock down and stabilize the hip because it doesn't feel safe having that knee and foot going straight ahead. There's something with the balance and something with the stabilizing that's not working. So we need to correct that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stretch out these muscles that have gotten tight through the glute here. And to do that, I'm going to bring one foot up like so. I'm going to make sure that I've got the ankle of this foot on top of the knee of the other foot. You may not be able to get your knee down. That's totally fine. If it's angled up like this, don't worry about it. First thing we're going to do is take both hands, wrap them around this knee, and bring this knee up toward your opposite shoulder, pulling it until you start to feel a stretch in through your butt here. And you're going to hold that for about 30 seconds. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to let that knee drop as far as it can. Like I said, if it's still here, don't worry about it. If you can drop it down more, that's great. We're going to bend forward, but only from the waist. No rounding of the back, no arching of the back. So you're going to actually lead with your chest. So you want your chest to be up and forward as you bend forward only from the waist. And you're going to bend forward, put both hands on your shin here so that you can push yourself up if you need to. You can control the amount of weight that you're dropping forward as you feel that stretch in through your butt. You're going to hold that for another 30 seconds. So after you've done both of those, we've released the rear of the hip. Now we want to strengthen the muscles that rotate the foot more inward so that your body can get a sense of stabilizing that. So what we're going to do is you can use in this case I'm using a foam roller, you could use a yoga block, you can use a ball, you could use a book, anything that you can fit between your knees so that you got a little bit of distance there and you can pull your knees together a bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to rotate this leg inward, rotate this thigh inward. So I'm going to lift my foot up off the ground just like so. Now here's where it's really important. There's a lot of ways to cheat in this exercise, and the main way that you'll see people do it is they'll lift their foot up and they'll shift all their weight to the opposite side. So in essence, I'm not actually rotating my leg here, I'm just shifting my weight from one butt cheek to the other butt cheek. So that's a cheat. We want to keep everything level, everything pointing straight ahead. You want to feel both of your sits bones, your butt bones touching the chair equally with an equal amount of weight. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this leg up, lifting the ankle out as far as I can go, and I'm going to hold that for 3 seconds. And I'm going to let that relax. I'm going to do it again, hold for 3 seconds, let it relax. So I'm going to do this 5 times, and with a hold, and let that relax. You're going to feel achiness in through this upper thigh area, especially the outside of the thigh, because we're targeting some of the muscles up in through here and some of the fibers of the glutes that help with that intra-rotation. As these muscles get stronger, your body will be able to shift from having that foot rotated out to rotated straight forward because it has strength and it has the ability to hold that position because we're holding it for 3 seconds at a time. Then we start to add weight to it, and there's more advanced versions that we can do from there.